Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a story that truly defines endurance, resilience, and the power of love. Get ready to be moved, because this isn't just any love story. It's one that survived the unimaginable. We be talking about She Waited by the Fire Until the Ice Melted. A story of love that survived extinction. Grab a cozy drink, settle in, and let's explore this incredible tale together. Imagine a world not so different from our own, yet teetering on the edge of a great shift. Our story begins with Alara and Kale, two souls entwined long before the first chill wind whispered of what was to come. They were from tribes nestled in the fertile valleys, their days filled with laughter, shared meals, and the promise of a future built together. Their love was like the sun warming their lands, bright, life-giving, and seemingly eternal. They spoke of children, of building a home, of watching generations grow under the same sky. Their dreams were simple, yet profound, rooted in the deep connection they shared and the vibrant community that surrounded them. But then, the world began to change. Slowly at first, a subtle shift in the air, a colder breeze than usual. Then, the snows came earlier, lingered longer, and fell heavier than anyone had ever seen. The Ice Age was not a sudden catastrophe, but a creeping, relentless march of frost and desolation. Resources dwindled. The familiar landscapes disappeared under a blanket of white, and the warmth they had always known became a precious, fleeting memory. Panic set in among the tribes. Survival became the only thought, and tough decisions had to be made. Kale, a strong and skilled hunter, knew he had to lead a scouting party to find new, safer lands, perhaps beyond the advancing ice, where their people could endure. It was a perilous journey, filled with unknown dangers, but hope was a flickering flame they couldn't afford to extinguish. Alara, with a heavy heart but unwavering resolve, watched him go. Their parting was agonizing, a silent promise exchanged in their eyes, a promise to return, a promise to wait. As Kale disappeared into the swirling snow, Alara felt a piece of her heart go with him, yet a fierce determination ignited within her. Her tribe, facing increasingly harsh conditions, sought refuge in deep caves, huddled around precious fires. Life became a daily struggle against the biting cold, against hunger, against despair. Many gave in to the hopelessness that permeated the air, but Alara refused. She became the keeper of the flame, not just the physical fire that warmed their bodies, but the metaphorical fire of hope in their hearts. Every flicker reminded her of Kale, of that promise, of the warmth that would surely return. She tended the fire tirelessly, ensuring it never died, a constant vigil against the encroaching darkness and cold. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. The ice continued its relentless spread, covering vast stretches of the world. The world Alara had known was buried under layers of snow and ice. Seasons blurred into one long, unforgiving winter. Doubts began to creep in, whispering insidious questions. Had Kale made it? Was he even still alive? Had she been foolish to hope? Other members of her tribe, seeing no end to the long night, encouraged her to forget, to move on, to find a new path. But Alara's faith was an unshakable anchor in the storm. She looked at the dancing flames, seeing Kale's smile, feeling his touch, hearing his promise. She told stories around the fire, stories of the world before the ice, of the warmth of the green valleys, and of Kale's bravery. She kept their shared memories alive, not just for herself, but for the younger generations who had only known endless winter. Her unwavering belief became a beacon for her people, a quiet strength that reminded them that even in the deepest freeze, warmth could persist. She taught them to look for signs of change, however small, to cherish every spark of life, and to never give up on the promise of spring. Then, one day, after what felt like an eternity, something shifted. The snows began to recede, slowly, grudgingly, revealing patches of frozen earth. A warmth, faint yet unmistakable, crept into the air. Hope, a fragile seedling, began to sprout in the hearts of Alara's people. They dared to dream again, cautiously at first, then with growing fervor. And Alara? She watched the melting ice, with a heart pounding with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. Was it truly happening? Was the long wait finally coming to an end? And then, A figure appeared on the distant horizon, a lone silhouette against the melting snow. As it drew closer, Alera's breath caught in her throat. It was Kale, worn, scarred by his arduous journey, but undeniably him. He had navigated unimaginable perils, crossed treacherous landscapes, and held on to the same unwavering hope that Alara had nurtured by the fire. Their reunion was not a joyous shout, but a profound, silent embrace of tears streaming down their faces, mingling with the melted ice. Their love, forged in warmth and tempered by ice, had not only survived but had deepened, becoming a testament to enduring faith. She waited by the fire until the ice melted as more than just an ancient tale. It's a powerful metaphor for life's challenges. We all face our own personal ice ages, periods of hardship, uncertainty, and despair. But this story reminds us of the incredible human capacity for resilience, for holding on to hope, and for the transformative power of love. It tells us that even when the world feels frozen, when everything seems lost, if we keep our inner fire burning, if we cherish our connections, and if we hold on to our promises, warmth will eventually return. So, what ice are you waiting to melt in your own life? What fire are you tending? This story encourages us to find that inner strength, to believe in the return of warmth, and to never, ever give up on the things that truly matter. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into a truly heartwarming and inspiring story. If you found this tale as moving as I did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what fire keeps you going. See you next time.